Tavius here, what's up everyone? On today's video I'm going to be showing you my Agers Scepter Hunter build with Void 3.0. Agers Scepter has great synergy with the Stasis subclass, but I really wanted to make it work with Void 3.0. So if you like your Void subclass on your Hunter and the Agers Scepter Trace Rifle, this video is for you. First, we'll go over the subclass aspects and fragments in detail. Then we'll go over the armor and mods I'll be using, and finish up with the weapons with the recap at the end. Remember, if you enjoy this type of content, a like and heavy attack on the subscribe button is greatly appreciated. And without further delay, let's jump into the video. Starting with the Nightstalker Hunter, the super we're going with is shadowshot deadfall, simply because it has the quickest base cooldown of 7 minutes 35 seconds. Reason I want the quickest super is to be able to power up my Agers Scepter using my super, but more on that later in the video. Oh, if you don't have Agers Scepter yet, you can purchase it from the Monument to Lost Lights kiosk at the tower. Now, we're going to be using Marksman Dodge to reload our Agers Scepter by dodging, our Smoke Bomb, and Vortex Grenade. I mean, is anyone using a different grenade other than Suppressing or Vortex? Let me know in the comments if you are. For my aspects, I have Vanishing Step to go invisible and reload Agers Scepter when I dodge. And for my second aspect, this time I'm going with Trapper's Ambush. With this aspect, while in the air, hold your grenade button or key to activate Quick Fall and dive into the ground, creating a large smoke cloud on impact, weakening targets caught in the cloud and also making allies who are in it invisible. Very useful in PvP or running nightfalls, gambits, seasonal activities, strikes, basically everywhere. The only downside to using this aspect is that it only gives us one slot for fragments, so we only have 3 fragments available. Moving on to the fragments, I'm going with the Echo of Persistence. Void buffs applied, invisibility, overshield, and devour have increased duration. The increase in duration is 50%, so having your invisibility and weakness go from 5 seconds to 7.5 seconds really makes a difference in my opinion. Now for the second fragment, we have the Echo of Provision. Damaging targets with our Vortex Grenade grants us Smoke Bomb energy or Quick Fall with the Trapper's Ambush aspect. Our Smoke Bomb base cooldown is already really fast at 1 minute 30 seconds, and with this fragment we will be getting our Trapper's Ambush back super fast. And for the third fragment, we have the Echo of Undermining. Void grenades weaken targets. Remember that our weakening effect lasts longer with the Echo of Persistence, and we'll be weakening targets with grenades, with our Smoke Bomb, and with Trapper's Ambush. Lots of weakening here. And that's all we got, since we can't get a 4th fragment using Trapper's Ambush. Let's move on to the armor and mods. On my helmet, I've got both Targeting and Ammo Finder for Trace Rifles, and the Well of Tenacity mod. Picking up Void Elemental Wells reduces the damage you take from combatants for a short period of time. Remember that Void Elemental Wells also give you ability energy to all your abilities. For my arms, I went with Momentum Transfer. Causing damage with a grenade reduces your Smoke Bomb cooldown, which is different than the Echo of Provision. The Echo of Provision grants us Smoke Bomb energy, and Momentum Transfer reduces the cooldown. Getting a chunk of energy and accelerating the cooldown are 2 different things, so if we take advantage of both, we'll be getting our Trapper's Ambush super quick. You won't even know what to do with it. Next, I have a Barrier Champion mod for bows, since I'm using a bow also, and Elemental Ordnance. Defeating a combatant with a grenade spawns a Void Elemental Well. Are you keeping track of all the things our Vortex Grenade does? Moving on to the chest piece, I have the Thermoshock Plating to reduce incoming solar and arc damage from combatants, and Elemental Charge. Become charged with light by picking up Elemental Wells. With a Void Elemental Well, we'll get 2 stacks of Charge with Light. We are going to be using Charge with Light to boost the damage of Agers Scepter, but if you want to leave Charge with Light out, it's totally up to you. For my legs, I'm using the Star Eater Scales exotic. If you don't have this exotic yet, you can get it to drop from Legend and Master Lost sectors solo. The exotic perk on these legs, Feast of Light, grants me additional super energy from Orbs of Power. So now not only our super has the fastest base cooldown, but this exotic will get us extra super energy from Orbs of Power. Now, the second part of this exotic perk doesn't really benefit this build if you're going to be using your super to power up Agers Scepter, but you have the option to overpower your Shadowshot Deadfall super by grabbing extra Orbs of Power after your super is full, and get an overshield when you cast it. Maybe you're out of ammo for Agers Scepter during boss damage phase and it makes sense to use your super instead. The choice is yours. On this armor piece, I have a Trace Rifle Scavenger and Innervation to reduce our grenade cooldown by picking up Orbs of Power. And last for a class item, Utility Kickstart, one of the mods available only in the stasis affinity of your armor. When your class ability is fully expended, you gain class ability energy, so dodging gives us back dodge energy. Next we have Overload Grenades to stun Overload champions, and the very last mod is High Energy Fire. While charged with light, gain a bonus to weapon damage. Each defeated combatant consumes 1 stack of charged with light. This is the mod that will give us extra damage to our Agers Scepter by simply picking up elemental wells. Yes, even when you power up Agers Scepter using your super, if you're charged with light, you can boost damage even more. Now before we go over the weapons, on my stats I have Intellect at tier 9 with the super base cooldown of 5 minutes 53 seconds. Now Agers Scepter. Ager's Call, the exotic intrinsic trait, generates a slow and stasis burst around a defeated target, slowing and freezing those around. And Riga's Refrain, transfer ammo to the magazine from reserves with kills, but the catalyst allows you to double press the reload button or key to drain your super energy, overflowing the magazine and empowering the beam until the super or your ammo runs out. This is the first exotic with this unique ability, and paired with the fast regenerating super is one of my favorite things to do since super needs to be full before you can activate super mode. Now in my energy slot I've equipped a new Under Your Skin bow. I love using Lemon Arc with my hunter, and Under Your Skin with Dragonfly and a Dragonfly spec is just as good if not better. If you add volatile rounds to the build you're set. But this is about Agers Scepter, so this is a great support for long range. And for my heavy weapon, totally up to you, but I'm using my new favorite sword, Razor's Edge with chain reaction. Great in lower level activities. Rockets are great for range and DPS in nightfalls where you need to keep your distance. Lean Fusion Rifle, totally up to you, promise you'll have a lot of fun with this build. Okay, so with this Void Hunter build, we're going to be using our super to power up Agers Scepter. Shadowshot Deadfall has the fastest cooldown, and our Star Eater Scaled exotic legs will get us our super even faster. Damaging targets with Vortex Grenade weakens targets with the Echo of Undermining, and grants us fast Trapper's Ambush with Provision, while Grenade kills spawn Void Elemental Wells with the Elemental Ordnance mod. These elemental wells will grant us protection with the Well of Tenacity mod, and 2 stacks of Charge with Light, which we will use to power up Agers Scepter even more with the High Energy Fire mod. And there it is my friends, if you like your Void 3.0 Hunter and Agers Scepter, don't miss out on this build, I'm having lots of fun with it. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel. Also, if you'd like to contact me and meet other Destiny nerds, consider joining my Discord community down in the description. Thank you all so much for your viewership. My name is Tavius Plays, and if you'd like to watch other informative Destiny 2 videos, you can click right here.